we've traveled again because we're pumping this content out, baby, so quick that the Nielsen people couldn't keep up with us. We had to take a break to close the show with the big ratings extravaganza because of the holiday weekend. Everything's been delayed, and now we have the ratings for last week's Dynamite episode that was more like nitroglycerin in that it was very volatile and blew up when they didn't expect it. But, Brian, you want to talk about some ratings? I want to talk about some ratings. I want to talk about some viewers. You remember when I drew the very clear and concise picture, the timeline and everything to where I proved that not only did O.J. Simpson invent Stone Cold Steve Austin, but he owes me $5,000. You remember that?
I remember he cost you that house in Knoxville that night. I don't remember.
Well, and then I extrapolated on from there that because then Jake the Snake no-showed me because he got a shitty payoff and his wife got mad about it because O.J. Simpson was on the car chase when he was defending the Smoky Mountain title in Knoxville, and we didn't draw, and as a result, Jake was gone, and therefore, he would not have done what he did. And when he came back in the WWF, he wouldn't have cut the promo and the blah, blah, blah. And there would have been no Stone Cold Steve Austin. But I've got another one now. CM Punk is the Beatles, and I am Ringo Starr.
All right, let me know how you set this one. I know the Beatles. I love the Beatles. I want to hear how you set this one up.
Because apparently this is a big deal to the kids these days. You know, there are these YouTubers and these influencers and these and effluviers and various people that live their lives to get on the, you know, the old spooky boy up in Canada. He lived his life to get on YouTube and
bleed
and have subscribers
and take your blood, just blood everywhere.
But the thing is, all these people, they're trying, and that's the problem because you got to just be the Beatles. And CM Punk is the Beatles because this is a big deal to the kids, like I said. Right now, as we sit here recording this on YouTube, not wrestling YouTube or a subcategory of you, but on the fucking YouTube. This is how over CM Punk is, ladies and gentlemen. The number one trending video on YouTube is CM Punk is back on the WWE YouTube channel with almost 5 million views on this 2 minutes alone. CM Punk is back. See the epic return, blah, blah, blah. That's the number one trending video on YouTube, courtesy of the WWE, a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Now, number two is apparently, and I guess trending, it's the pace that you're at right now. It's not the total views, but it's like apparently the pace, because this number two has 24 million views, but it's slowing down. Apparently a girl group called Baby Monster performing something called Batter Up. It does have a couple of lyrics here. I'm on a mission, don't need permission. No matter what, I'm going to make my own decision. I'm talking you want it too.
Is it written by
So
Enzo?
that's from Baby Monster. And then number 3, trending video on YouTube. 1 is from the WWE, a multi-billion-dollar company. Number 2 is Baby Monster, and they got a check mark next to them, and apparently somebody's dressed them up, so they probably got a record label behind them. And number 3 trending video on YouTube right now, Jim Cornette on CM Punk returning to WWE at Survivor Series.
No, it's not. Get out of here.
Yes, I go to YouTube right now and click on the goddamn deal. I'm not talking about our YouTube page. I'm talking about the trending thing on the whole YouTube. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. And obviously we are neither a multi-billion-dollar corporation nor a major record company. We got the number 3 trending video on YouTube, which is an audio clip with Travis Heckel's thumbnail. And we're kicking the shit out of Hammer Jam Upgrade Uproar, which is apparently number 4.
What the hell is that?
I don't fucking know.
Hammer Jam?
The Clash of Clans animation. And then number 5 is Benavidez versus Andrade. That's not our Andrade. That's a Showtime boxing. Yeah. But CM Punk is so over and so hot that we get the number 3 trending video on YouTube with an audio clip talking about what he fucking did.
I got to see where my trending thing is. I think a lot of it's dependent on what you watch. Right now I have just my recommendations of chiropractors, Paul Revere and the Raiders.
We're having people comment and tweet at me. That's why I brought this up to you. No, say it. Hey, we were trending number 4, and then we were trending number 3. We could trend number 2. Hey, watch out, baby monster. Fuck you, will kick you right in the uterus.
Speak for yourself.
Well,
right in your uterus. How many members are there? How many members are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Just you and me. Well,
you're gonna go for all the uteri?
No, maybe we'll talk to him about this. See if we can squash this beef. There's 6 of them.
This beef that you started.
Well, fuck. Who are they getting in the middle of me and Punk on trending? Nobody asked them to show up.
Hold on now. Now, wait a minute. Let's go back to what you started with. We somehow went right past this. I could understand the Punk to Beatles comparison. Maybe not the one I would use.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top 40 charts. I was kind of going that way.
Right. Punk's a big star.
Yeah,
how do you get that you're Ringo? Where did that come from?
Well, because he was the least important member, but I do have a part to play in this number 3 somehow.
Does that make Tony Khan Pete best?
You know, that makes Tony Khan Pete worst. It makes Tony Khan want to tear his hair out because the television program that Punk would have been on, had Tony Khan not lost his mind and fired him instead of Jack Perry for being a smartass, would have been getting not even as many views on network cable on TBS as we've gotten for this audio clip talking about him appearing on the Survivor Series. We're up to 300,000 pretty much already on that clip. The TV program that they spend a lot of money to produce would not have had that many viewers if Jack Perry had not been a smartass and Tony Khan was not Dickless Pete.
Holy shit, I just pulled it up. You're right. Here's Baby Monster and here's Hammer Jam, and we're right in between.
Well, God, there you go.
The baby and the hammer.
We're in between the baby and the hammer. Between a rock and a hard place. Please, Hammer, don't hurt the baby.
Stop.
Stop what?
Hammer time.
Oh, God damn it. Anyway.
It's twice I've got you.
You keep doing that to me.